having a garage sale.
I am.
The dreaded
God
garage
help me.
sale. I know.
God help me.
Yeah, he's setting up his. He's got this beautiful, beautiful yacht boat that he had wanted to make one day. Didn't get around to it.
Never happened.
And this here is a crow sill bed set, shams and pillows and comforter, a bunch of placemats, cups and saucers, all these fabulous gallon-sized jars that I don't use anymore. Brand new Coleman stove, never been out of the box. Propane tanks to go with it. Got a lamp, and that's a file cabinet, and some puzzles. Some barbecues over here we're getting rid of. Got some platters. We got a guy looking at my stuff. Got an exercise mat and a briefcase. We're tired already. Okay, so we're gonna cut out for now. We will be back. It's Jill for today. I don't want to do this. We're tired already.
The garage sale just opened a half hour. We had a flurry of people who looked a lot and bought nothing, and the streets are empty again. So
Yeah, well, it's Friday. I think Friday's a bad day.
Friday, it's slow, but
And you know,
it is what it is.
And we have had nothing but hot weather here. I mean, like 100-degree weather for 2 weeks. Guess what? It's supposed to rain this morning.
Yeah, and it looks like it.
Yeah, it does. And we have got all this stuff out on the driveway, right?
Oh yeah, hey, you gotta go around and show everything on the driveway, because my sister, I told her she could shop online.
I'll do that. All right, we're gonna. Well, now wait. I gotta check us out here. We will be back later. Okay. Tell them what time it is.
It's 10 o'clock. We've made one sale. We sold probably a $50 Henkel knife sharpener.
It was very
We
expensive.
had $2 on it. The guy offered us $1.
We took it.
We took it. That's our only sale. Probably going to be our only sale.
I mean, there is nobody.
Did you walk the garage sale?
I did.
Oh.
Yeah. There's nobody here. There is nobody here. We've got not all the complex though has.
I've been to funerals that were better.
Oh my God! And you
They
know,
have livelier.
there's a young, not young, a woman passed away here in July, and her nephew.
No, she was 93, so she wasn't.
She wasn't alive.
But still working full time.
Yeah. So she passed away, and the nephew and wife are here to sell the house and get stuff done. They have got a garage over there absolutely full of primo stuff. Haven't made a sale. Go figure. Well, okay.
So we're gonna take one of the picture frames we have for sale, bring it back in, have this $1 framed and stick it up on the wall, so we won't even get to spend it. So.
I mean, and people aren't even saying, well, will you take two? I mean, I'm not even getting that.
No.
And then they'll drive by. They'll just plain drive by and see what you got. And then they drive on away. I don't know. It's all right. So that's our check-in. It's 10 o'clock, $1. And we started at 8 o'clock. So there you go. We'll be back. Well, it's noon. It's just the noon check-in.
We're not even making minimum wage here.
How much have we made?
$34.
We did sell two things that we really wanted to get rid of, and they were little it was a little tiny Weber and then a
Tiny gas.
propane, yeah. So we have these propane tanks. And we had marked $4 a piece because
Jill looked on the
I
internet
did.
and they said they were $10.
$10 a piece, retail. So this guy says, I'll give you $1 for each one of them. And we both said, no. Well, I saw him at Kmart for whatever he said.
3 for $6. He didn't see him at Kmart, 3 for $6. Well, we did lower the price.
When he left, we didn't sell them to them. And nobody's doing any business here. In fact, we said about 2 o'clock.
Well, we don't know if anybody's doing business. There's only 6 houses out of 6 condos out of the 66 units that are actually participating today.
So I think
Pretty
it is. At 2 o'clock, we're
2 o'clock, we're going to bag
Yeah.
it, and tomorrow we'll do it. And if nothing happens by 1, we'll
Yeah.
shut it down and make a trip to Goodwill.
oh, and they're going to get some good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy, because I'm not bringing it back in the house.
Some of it's coming back in the house, but not much. Some of my stuff is coming back.
Whatever. Okay,
I'm parked pack rat.
check in later. Bye-bye. Okay, it's 2:15. We said that is it for the day. We hauled everything into the garage. Tell them, director, tell them.
We made $44.25, not even minimum wage.
We were out there at 8 o'clock.
We finally put a free sign on a bag of mini nani's wires and
Plugs, crap.
tapes and stuff people use for painting and things like that. Nuts and bolts, not even for free. They wouldn't take it for free. So this is it for us. This is our last garage sale. We're going to give it 3 or 4 hours tomorrow, and that's it. Talk to a neighbor, board member's wife. She says it every year, but this time she really means it. This is her last garage sale. So
And ours too.
absolutely.
Cannot do
With
this again.
that,
It's just,
I'm done. I'm going to go take some ibuprofen.
oh yeah, big time.
And
I'm gonna
talk
pour
to you.
myself
We'll
a-
update you tomorroll.
And I'm going to pour myself a signature glass of wine.
Oh, there you go.
All right, everybody, we are done for the day, and should I post this or hold this?
Hold it till tomorrow.
Okay.
We'll do the entire garage.
All right, that's it for now. Bye. This is Jill for today, and I want to. Well, first of all,
This is the director for today.
would you be in agreement with me that this is the absolute last garage sale we will ever do in our entire lives?
Not only the last, but it is the lamest garage sale I've ever seen in my entire life.
Go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
It's 1:15 on Saturday, the second of a 3-day garage sale. We're done. We're done. We're cleaned up. We're making a run to the Salvation Army to donate the rest of the stuff. We had all the kitchenwares went to a shelter that hands out stuff to people who need it, and now we're taking the rest of the Salvation Army. We ended up keeping a few things.
Very few.
Yeah, but just stuff that was really good. That was too good to give away, and we may have some for future use for it.
Yeah.
But 2 days of our time
Yep.
for $109.25.
Yep. Now, $109. That's nothing. I mean, that's a nice little bit of money.
We're going to blow it all on dinner.
All on
tonight.
dinner. And which reminds me of the story. May I tell the story?
Sure.
You want to tell the story?
No.
I'll tell the story. When we were very first married, like the first year of our marriage, I believe, we were so broke. He was going to law school. I was working like 2 or 3 jobs. So he knew someone through his brother who needed one room of her home painted. And the home was about, 75 miles from where we lived?
At least. Or further than that.
It took us almost 2 hours to get there.
Yeah.
It was south of San Francisco, and we were north of San Francisco.
Okay.
So we said, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, and this was a very nice neighborhood.
Oh, are you kidding?
Another person who happened to live in the neighborhood was William Randolph Hearst and Patty Hearst.
Bing Crosby lived in there.
Yes.
This was the Hillsborough area of California. Anyway.
Lots of mansions.
Lots of mansions. So we said, God, yeah, we'll paint it. How's $75 sound? Well, anything sounded good to us. So we said, good, we'll do that. So we got up in the middle of the morning. It was dark 100. Drove down to that place. The walls were a stucco. And and of course we were painting over dark color onto light color, right? That wall just sucked up that paint. It was like a sponge.
It was like we hadn't even put any paint on.
Oh my God. It was not a big room. It wasn't a big room. We put a whole day's worth of work in there. We had to go buy extra roller because the roller broke or we wore it out. I don't know. So we go home and a skunk.
Yes.
Oh my God. We just passed a skunk.
A smashed skunk.
I digress.
Yes.
You digressed.
Yeah.
So we get back up the next morning.
Let's all digress.
They're all going to digress. Get up the next morning and we drive back down to the Bay Area and repaint this room all over again. We were so exhausted. We were just like bone tired. What did we do? We went home, got showered, and went out and blew that entire $75 on dinner.
Do you think this lady bothered to tip us?
No.
This is a woman who owned several properties. She owned an apartment building in San Francisco, and she owned this huge house in Hillsborough. She was a full professor at the University of California at Berkeley, and I don't think she even thanked us.
And $75 was not a lot of money. It wasn't like, you know, the $75 back in that, that year.
So what'd you do with that money?
We blew every dime on it on a very fancy dinner, didn't we?
Yep.
And
we went home, we got
minute.
showered, we went out to our, drove another 35
We
miles
did.
to our favorite restaurant out in Sonoma, California, and had a wonderful meal.
So tonight we're going to drive out to our hideaway, our very secret little restaurant, and we're going to have dinner, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
We are. We're going to have some
And
beer.
put a serious dent in that $109.
We are going to put a serious dent in that $109. So the end of the story is garage sales, as far as we're concerned. That's us.
Garage sales suck.
They suck. And we're not going to do another one when it's time for the next garage sale for Jill for today and the director. Our executor
That's right.
will be handling.
And if we can get a couple bucks for our earns, so be it.
All right, everybody, that's it. Thanks a lot for joining us on our signature garage sale Saturday. We'll talk to y'all soon. Thanks a lot for watching. Tell your friends, subscribe, comment.
And don't garage sale.
Don't garage sale unless it's like in a really good neighborhood. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.